Burgers are delicious. I remember when I was a kid and I'd ride my bike to my local takeaway and try stuff on the menu. One day, it'd be fish and chips, another day, doner kebab, next weekend, spinach and cheese pita and a Pluto Pop. But there's one thing that I would never choose because it always confused me. The Aussie Burger, which is a normal looking burger, but someone one day decided that it also must have beetroot in it. Like, what? Why? Why is that a thing? Why is this root vegetable the thing that makes a burger Australian? David Chang even said that we fuck up burgers more than anyone else right now. I mean, he's out of line, but he's right. This video aims to address this question. Why is beetroot the essential ingredient for the Aussie Burger?
Chapter 1, a statistical representation of the Aussie Burger.
I came up with a spreadsheet of different sources ranging from articles, YouTube videos, recipes, and people saying, what exactly is it? We had a threshold of 70%. If the identified ingredient beat 70% in the overall analysis, then it would be valid as part of the burger. So statistically, this is what's in it.
Grilled beef patty, tasty cheese, fat bacon, beetroot slices, caramelized onions, pineapple ring, tomato, lettuce, barbecue or tomato sauce, in between 2 toasted sesame seed buns. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Australian Burger.
Who made this?
Chapter 2, Secret Origins.
So that's what's in it. But where does that actually come from? There's no hard answer. Takeaway shops and milk bars were starting to become a thing in the early 20th century. People would bring over recipes, foreign ingredients, and maybe that's just how it came to be? I decided to ask my classmates about its secret origin, and they were happy to do it, to an extent.
Don't fuck this.
They didn't really know, but they did have interesting theories about it.
I have no idea.
So I don't really know why it should have beetroot, but I know that it should.
This is the way it is. It's anti-Australian to have a burger without beetroot. You just can't do it.
What would you say to the person who invented this burger?
What the f*** were you thinking? Who wants wet bread for dinner? Gross.
It's probably because we're far away, right? Typical like Australian stories, like it came from somewhere else, migrated over to here, and they're just culturally accepted.
Like factories, and they needed something to keep the workers going. May have been a shortage of tomatoes or something, but tin food was probably available, and so someone stuck it on there one day and it worked.
Blind guy trying to make a burger. He's got most of the base ingredients out, like you can't see, right? So he doesn't know. You feel a beetroot, it's tomato-like. You feel a pineapple, a little bit tomato-like. You put them on a bun. You take a bite. This isn't tomato, but it slaps. I don't know. We're weird.
So I googled it, I did the same thing and read almost every single article as a result. And what I found were 2 consistent answers of how beetroot in a burger became the national burger.
Legend number 1, can you do the cannery?
In the 1920s through to the 1940s, Edgell and Golden Circle opened up and created a surplus of canned items, which included beetroot. And then eventually, people started putting it everywhere.
Like, it's almost always on a burger or salad. If they're gonna buy beetroot for the salad, they may as well use it on other things. And then the other things are the burger, because they don't want to use it all on the salad. Because no one likes salad.
But here's the thing, I contacted Edgell and Golden Circle. One of them said that they had no records contributing to the origin of the Aussie Burger. So who's telling the truth? Who's telling the truth? No! Get off of me! Which actually leads nicely to the next theory.
Legend number B, operating too far.
Dating back to the war effort in the 40s, the story goes that American soldiers asked Australians about what's in their burger. And being the nice guys that we are, we decided to show them. And by showing them, I mean totally fuck with them. But here's the thing, they liked it. They liked the burger. We added more shit to it. We almost pranked them, and it totally backfired.
Honestly, I'd believe that. I'd believe that was the case.
I believe that story. I feel like I've heard that story before now that you bring it up. That's a good legend. I like that. And I believe the Americans being gullible enough to say, "Hey, I'll eat anything," because Americans will eat anything for the most part, especially if it's between two buns. That's for sure.
It's pretty incredible that we named our national burger just to fuck with you.
Chapter 3, in retrospect.
And so those are our two theories. Did our national burger come from an excess of canned beetroot? Or did it come from an honestly mild joke? I think it's better that we have legends rather than the truth, but it leaves me with more questions than with answers. But this is the last thing I'll say about it. When I think of the Aussie Burger, I always come back to that takeaway store and seeing it on the menu. I would ride my bike there with my folks and little sister, we'd order some food, and we'd share it as a family. It will never be my first choice. Or second. Or third. The point is, the Aussie Burger is still important to me. Not because of what it is, but because it gave me memories that last to this day.
Oh, that's kind of nice.
I have really fond memories of eating that traditional style Aussie hamburger with my mum, like when I was a child. There was like the little top shop, we used to call it, the like corner store.
In a like rural town south of Coffs Harbour, they have like this one burger joint like near the Nambucca's River.
The takeaway shop when I was a kid was called Theo's. We used to go there every Friday. We'd watch Sky High on the TV. Just great times, great memories.
Most of the time I would have a burger is you're like in a rural town, like you're away, and it's like those like old lady run tuck shops, and that's a good burger. They put love and care into it, I feel like.
And lastly, what do you think is the food of Australia?
It would have to be either a meat pie.
Oh, very multicultural, mate.
Like Vegemite on toast.
I'd say a chicken palmy.
Vegemite? I kind of envision that as a very unique Australian thing.
Or like a banger sanger, for sure.
Beer. Mate.
Also, just want to point out that there's a burger joint in Melbourne that names their Aussie Burger the David Chang.